Hi, guys. It's
Hi.
been a long time.
Very long time since March, right?
Yes, I actually went to our playlists and I'm like, let's see how far we've been. Yeah, we haven't posted since March, but there's been a lot of changes. That is why. Adulting.
Yes. I feel like work, school, priorities. As you can tell, I'm like kind of tired. You can start seeing my bags coming in.
That's the commitment. That's the dedication of school,
Yeah, but
mother, life,
yeah.
wife.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's been a journey, but here we are and we can't wait to share a lot of things with you. However, we can't fit everything in just one episode. So today's episode, we're going to talk about family,
Familia,
healing family,
healing family.
hurt without becoming bitter.
Yes, regardless of what you go through, at the end of the day, I feel that you decide what kind of character, what kind of person you want to become, or what kind of person you want to uh, what kind of person you want to show to the world at the end of the day. You don't want to say, "Oh, it's because I went through this and that. That's why I have trust issues," or because I'm a asparagus, Capri Sun, the stars are saying that I'm this and that I can never change. No, that's not what it is. You, at the end of the day, you decide what you want to be.
Yes, and that has a lot to do also with mental health. And mental health is very real. However, it doesn't justify your actions, especially when you end up hurting people that you love.
Agreed.
So I understand, family is not perfect.
No, I don't think any family out there is like the Brady Bunch.
Not because they're bad people, it's because just family is very complicated. You know how a lot of people say, their family, some family is toxic, which some family is toxic. But let's try to get the toxic out of there and just say family is just complicated.
Yes, it can be.
It can be. And a lot of it comes from our childhood traumas, how we were raised, situations that we have been in when it comes to family members. And sometimes we never fully process it. Well, for me personally, sometimes I feel like I never really fully processed it. Just recently, actually, I have been doing a lot of self reflection. I've
Mhm.
been, besides school, I've been noticing, or actually, just my body has been coming in with every hurt and everything that I thought I have left behind. Like I thought I was okay.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And the surface came and I realized like I have not truly moved on from my childhood hurt, from my family hurt, how I proceeded, because like we all live the same lives, but um, everybody takes life differently. Like for instance, me and you, we're siblings. I I like through my eyes, I can say this and this is this how our family life was. From your perspective, you have a different one and you say, but my reality, my truth is this and this and this is what I went through. I feel like everybody just has different truth stuff and reality. Sorry if I'm reading down. I had to write my notes because sometimes I tend to forget a lot of things. So I just wanted to um write down a few things. Sometimes I might read, sometimes I might not, just keeping it real. Um I like this. Like for years, I told myself that I didn't care whether or not I was included in certain like family events or not. I told myself like I was fine a lot. I told myself that I didn't need anyone's approval. Uh, but like I said, when I really sat down with it and I thought about it, I realized underneath all that I was very hurt. Not because I wanted to go to every party, not because I wanted to be involved in everybody's life. That's impossible. But because I wanted to feel included. I wanted to feel like I mattered. And that was something that I needed to heal. And I am healing. And I think sometimes a lot of people can relate. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. Um, the problem is, though, that when we hurt and it sits inside us for so long, it becomes resentment, right? So, and resentment has a very sneaky way of changing how we see our family members, how we see other people. And when we're hurt, we start creating stories like, oh, they don't care about me. Oh, this and that. And sometimes the stories are not even true. And sometimes people are just living their lives. And I think that's where our anxiety comes in. And sometimes we're not as close as we wish we were. Sometimes we have different priorities. And sometimes we carry wounds that make everything feel more personal than it really is. And one of the hardest realizations that I've had when I'm hurt is I don't always speak from wisdom when I'm hurt. Sometimes I speak from pain. Sometimes I vent, and sometimes I say things that sound harsher that I actually mean. And then later when I'm calm, I look back and I'm like, what did I just say? Like the feeling was real, but the hurt was real, but the words weren't always fair. And that's something I learned too. Like sometimes we say a lot of harsh things when we're upset, and then we realize, damn, that was not fair for me to say. But unfortunately, once it's out there, you can't take it back. Um, and that's something that I have taken accountability for. And I've learned that there's a difference between feeling hurt and speaking from hurt. Feelings hurt is being human, right? But speaking from hurt without thinking can damage relationships. That's something that I've learned. And one thing I realized that I tend to do is I over explain myself. I want people to feel everything that I'm feeling. I want people to understand every thought, every reason behind what I said, what I did. And sometimes that is an accountability, especially from the people that they're listening to me. They're like, you're over explaining yourself, or like, you make no sense. Or sometimes it's like you're not simply saying the words that you need to say. And most of it is from anxiety. I do suffer from anxiety. And sometimes I want people to understand me so badly that I keep talking when I should simply say, like, you know what? I was hurt and I wasn't being fair and I'm sorry. And that's it. That's
Mhm.
it. As much as I want to over explain myself, just that simple sentence can do so much. And that's been a huge lesson for me. So sometimes I I tend to be harsher with myself than with the people that has hurt me, because every time I speak out of anger, it's like a little cycle. I speak out of anger, I vent, and then I feel so bad for what I said. I'm just like, that was really bad.
Mm.
But it's something that I'm learning and something that I'm trying to get out of. And I learned that not every relationship has to be all or nothing. Like I can love someone and not be close to them. I can care about someone and not trust them with my deepest feelings. I can appreciate someone while recognizing that they have hurt me.
Mm.
And life is not always black and white. Um, it's okay that things can be complicated. I also realized that some of the resentment I carried wasn't really about what was happening now. It was about old hurts, old feelings of wanting to belong, of wanting to be chosen, of wanting people to see me because I felt like I was never seen.
Mhm.
I didn't have a voice growing up, and when I did, I would get yelled at. I don't know if that ever happened to you. Like you wanted to say something and you're like, well, I'm the adult. So whatever you're saying means nothing. Like, no.
I can't recall a memory right now. No.
Okay. Well, um, I've had a little bit of those, but I realized that I wasn't angry. I was just sad. And sometimes sadness looks differently until we finally acknowledge it. And yeah. So if you're listening to this and you have similar family dynamics, please, I want to hear from you. I don't know. That's just a little bit of what I've been feeling. I don't want to get too much into it, just, because as much as I, want to talk about certain things that has hurt me, I feel that it's not necessary just because I finally am letting go of things, of the hurt. And I don't know. But that's just me. That's just I don't know.
I mean, I can kind of understand what you're saying, but at the same time, for you've been really reflecting on this and you're
Yeah.
bringing it to the attention of in this episode. I
Yeah.
think it's part of you letting it go. So it's okay.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, what's interesting is that we are sisters and we grew up together, but yet, like you mentioned, that we have two different perspectives. I experienced how we were with our family and close to our like cousins and aunts and uncles
Mm-hmm.
differently from how you did.
Oh, yeah.
So it's it's really, I'm sorry, little one, that you've been feeling this way and like you've really been reflecting. But I feel completely different.
Yeah.
I feel that unfortunately there's family that they don't invite me or like my fiance to certain events. But at the end of the day, I'll be like, okay, why am I going to get upset if I'm not thought of, wanted? Yes, it will kind of like tick me off, but you know what? It's okay because there are some people that that never came to me and Cesar and asked like, oh, how'd you guys meet? How are you guys doing? How's work? None of that stuff. So you know
Mm.
what? If you guys are fine without me in your life, vice versa, I'm fine without you guys because we're thriving. We have our partners, you have your children, I have my fur children, and we keep escalating. We keep doing better and better. And honestly, the only people that you need closest to your life is like our girlfriends, you guys who know who you are. And of course the acquaintance that we have, which we still appreciate. We're you and I have been people that always keep in touch with people, but of course
Yeah.
those that also try to keep in touch with us
I
because
agree.
we are no longer try to beg for people like, how are you doing, let's hang out, let's hang out.
Yeah.
I noticed that I'm starting to do that, but you know what, I'm like, enough is enough. If I texted you 1 or 2 times to hang out and you don't say a single thing, then you know what, I get the idea. I don't need you then. I'm here trying to be a nice person. I truly like thought you were cool, and if you're not gonna hang with me, life goes on. I got my fiance, I got my dog, I got a dog. God, dog
Oh my God,
eyes.
he's so cute. His name
I
is
got
Cloud.
I got my 3 cats. I'm gonna grow on my career. Well,
Yes.
maybe you guys will learn a little bit more in the future, but I'm thriving. You're
Yes.
thriving. It sucks. All the little movies that you see with families, like Christmas movies. Oh, the family together. Yes, we're gonna invite all our family from different states and all that. It's not always like that. It's
No.
not always like that. I feel like every
Mm-mm.
single family has their own little thing, the little chismes. Some of the families go here and talk crap about other families, other family members. Like, why would I want to surround myself in that kind of toxic environment? Like,
Complicated environment.
yeah, yeah, complicated. Like, forget that. Thank goodness that I feel accepted in my fiance's family. There, I feel like they're always talking to me. They get to know me. They ask me how I'm doing. Like, it's beautiful. So,
Mm.
see, orderly way.
Orderly way. I love
So
that.
I love that. But of course, we have family that do care for us and ask for us.
Mm.
Now, we're not talking all about like every single person I'm like blood
Yeah, of
related to.
course.
Absolutely not.
No.
No, no.
No, no.
But
Same, like same. It's only certain family members that I have felt personally hurt from, or
mhm,
I'm not, when I say, oh, the family, I don't mean the entire family. It's certain specific people. But again, I'm not going to go ahead and out them because it's just, what's the point?
exactly.
Yeah. And I get what you're saying. Like, I feel the same way when you said, like, why do I want to be around where I'm not wanted? And that's how I feel.
Hmm.
That this was like, even though I was doing reflecting, I got a hold of old hurt, but I will always stand by what I have told you, what I have told other people. Like, I don't want to be somewhere where I'm not wanted.
It's like, oh, well, we invited Monica. Now we have to invite Lena. Now we have to invite Brian. Ugh. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
no, no,
no, it's
I
like,
understand.
like
I
they're
understand.
Carlos's kids. I don't know. It's like,
No, I get you. It's like, and when I do get invited, I'm happy, and then I'm like, okay, like I don't mind being around certain family members like I see once a year. Oh, especially our uncle Herman. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh my God, yay, it's our yearly, it's our yearly
Yeah.
meeting. Like we
Yeah,
have,
it's cute.
and it's a cute connection. Like I don't have to see him every day, but I see him once a year and it's nice. Like we have that like thing, like, oh, hey, you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I feel this way, but when I actually see some family members that they are looking older, and I'm just like, you know,
yeah,
feel bad for you because you're this type of person, and I just feel bad. I just, yeah,
you have empathy.
yeah.
You have empathy for them. Yeah.
But well, we are gonna have a little fiesta for our father, and
Ooh.
I feel like I don't know. I feel it because my dad's like, "Why won't you talk to them if they suck?" I'm like, "Oh, they do suck. All right, sorry. Well, I'm not talking about mother's family. I'm talking about dad's family.
Oh my goodness.
Anyone that's listening to this, you guys suck. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
Except our
I
cousins,
feel
our
like
little
they know
cousins.
who they are
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
because
kidding.
todo el mundo habla de todo el mundo, ¿sí o no?
Yeah,
Yeah, but we can just pretend like we don't talk about everybody, but okay.
yeah. But anyways,
But like I said, complicated. It's still love there. I still have love.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just funny that one family member said, "Oh, but I saw Carita as my nickname, growing up. Oh, I saw Carita grow up. So how come I'm not invited to the wedding? You don't even know how me and my fiance met. Why am I gonna invite you to my wedding if you don't even come like talk to us and get to know him, get to know a little bit more about me, about my career, what I've been doing? No, you're not coming to the wedding. This person's not even gonna listen to this. I'm here like raging, but whatever. Don't take it personal that you're not invited to the wedding. It's
Yeah.
just like you suck and don't want sucky people in my wedding. She.
Yeah, no, like I get you. Like for instance, I invited everyone to my wedding except one uncle. I forgot why I didn't, but I think it was because I'm like, oh, I don't talk to him, so I'm gonna invite him type
Exactly.
of thing. Or some cousins that weren't invited because it's like I don't talk to you, you're not in my life. Even though like, you know how dad strongly feels like no matter what, if we're blood related, we have to include
Yeah.
everyone. And I was this close, but then I forgot who was the one that advised me. They're like, just invite the people that have been in your life that has been close to you. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
Even though, from my husband's side of the family, I barely knew some people that were there. And I'm like, oh, hello, hello. But again, it's my husband's family. So it's like whoever he wanted, I was, of course, supportive no matter what. So
Yeah. You know, it's interesting doing this wedding planning since me and Seth are doing the wedding planning. I've been seeing a lot of TikTok videos that they said, like, don't invite people that you're going to first meet in the wedding.
uh,
And then so it's just like, I want to invite my friend, my coworker that I used to work with. I'm like, and who the freak is this person? I never met him. So I'm gonna have to meet him in my wedding. But you know what? I got over it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was just
yeah.
like, you know what? Whatever. I don't freaking care. It's like this is your wedding too. I want you to be happy. And get to see them and we might be buddies. Yeah. So you know what? Yeah. Forget about it. First I was like little, like really, but then more is like, you know what? I don't freaking care. I don't care anymore. We're gonna have a freaking blast.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Yes.
First I was like extremely overwhelmed, but then I'm excited. But
Yes.
I what do you call it? Oh, I've been saying this right now. I don't even know.
It's okay. Take your time.
I digress. But yes, with healing, people suck. They're gonna come in your life. They're gonna leave. They suck. You suck. But at the end of
Yeah.
the day, if you're a good soul, I'll see you again in heaven. We're all in everyone that's going to heaven. I see y'all there. And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. No, no, I get it, but I guess, I wanted to bring this up because I felt like
on my mind.
it's been on my mind and it's something that you and I sometimes talk about.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and it's like I finally, finally it's like, you know what? No, I appreciate, like I actually spoke with my dad. I forgot to tell you, or maybe I did tell you. It was my cousin's wedding and on the way home I was a little drunk.
That's
A-
okay.
And my dad and I were talking, and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm not close with certain family members anymore. I feel like, I don't know, some people are just act weird with me, or I don't know how come, I'm not thought of. And he made really good sense. Like sometimes my dad can be very wise, believe it or not. And he was like, "Mi negra, it's not even," oh, he calls me mi negra. It's not even about that sometimes. Sometimes it's just everybody's busy, everybody has their life, and it's not that sometimes they don't think about you. It's that
Yeah.
obviously there's some people that are closer than others, or a veces la gente se lo olvida because you're not in their life
Mm,
the
yeah.
way that everybody else is in their life. So it's like, you know what? That makes sense. And ever since then, I started reflecting. So
Oh.
it's been a while since this has been in my heart
Oh,
and
okay.
reflecting. So now I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm okay. Like I am seriously okay. They're still hurt, but this, like I said, it's just trauma and childhood things. But when it comes down, like I said, I am happy with just hanging out, even if it's once a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mind it. I really don't. And I
But
think
like,
it's
"Oh, you're
cute.
still alive, cool."
Like, I think it's cute because it's like, oh, we blood.
Yeah.
We blood.
Yeah. Like, especially since the last gathering the family, we actually connected with some of our cousins, and that was really nice. We were
Yes.
talking about how, like,
Yes.
one cousin freaking chased me around the house with a Halloween mask, causing me trauma.
I mean,
So it was nice. It was nice to reflect
yeah.
trauma moments.
Oh, I also had a chat with that cousin too, and I basically said everything I needed to say, and I told that cousin like I forgive you, and we spoke about things, a lot of things that were misunderstanding, a lot of things that were said, a lot of things that were done, and I feel good. I
And
feel like
I
it's like a
feel
big lift out of my chest.
no, and that's beautiful, little one. That's the thing that I admire the both of us, that whenever there's something like miscommunication, or there's something in our minds that we can't just let go or brush
Yeah.
it off, or
Mhm.
feel that, I guess, that irritation or frustration to that person, and just not allowing them to explain their side, or allowing them to like elaborate exactly to clear out what's this misunderstanding. Not
Mhm.
everyone is like that, and again, more people suck. Just people suck.
Yeah, like I because sometimes we have something in our head or sometimes we feel like, wait, is this person doing this because of this? Like, are they like, wait a minute? And that's why, like, sometimes I reach out to people. I'm like, hey, I
Intention.
feel that this and this and this, or I feel that the reason why you're not doing this is because of this. Like, I could be wrong, and sometimes I am wrong, and I tell them, I'm like, I'm sorry, for even thinking like that, or for not even assuming, but technically I ask. Because one thing is assuming and one thing is asking. Sometimes I'll ask. I'll be like, hey,
Mm,
is something going on because you're not let's say you're not picking up my phone calls, or is something going on because I told you to come over this day and you never did. You never even gave me, a text like, hey, I'm not going to make it, or a phone call, hey, thank you for the invite, but again, I'm not going to make it, or something.
yeah.
And then there's certain people that take it, that can't handle it for
Mm.
some reason, and then they get upset. Or there's some people like, oh my God, first of all, thank you for reaching out to me, but I want you
Bringing
to
this to my
know,
attention.
bringing this to my attention, but I want you to know, that's not what, that's not, I don't want you to think this way. It's because
Mm,
I've been doing this, or I've been going through some things. I
yeah.
apologize for making you feel this way, or for you thinking this way. And then after that, we're good.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love confrontation. I love sitting down and talking
It's
about
about how you
things.
say things too. How
Yeah,
you come with it.
yeah, but also también, like, there's some things that if I come to you about certain things, or I tell you about something, but you keep doing it, then I stop. I just kind of back away. I'm still there because, like I said, I could love you and I could appreciate you, but I could do that from afar.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely. I
then I'm
wish you the
just like,
best over
it's like
there.
I kind of told you that hurts my feelings. I kind of told you that, this and this and this, but you keep doing it. So obviously you don't care how that makes me feel. And it's hurting me. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm like, maybe you have your own things to deal with.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm just gonna, yeah,
You gotta protect your mental health. Talking
yeah.
about protecting mental health,
Yes.
since I have one of my jobs, I am a crisis counselor. So I work with the deaf and hard of hearing when they call when they're in a crisis.
Hmm.
So if they feel depressed, or they're people that hurt themselves or have thoughts of suicide, they call me.
Mm.
So I had a call anonymous. I had a call. This woman called, or man, or I don't know the gender. So this person called,
Okay.
and she, okay. Okay, it's a freaking woman. So, okay, this woman called, and I thought that she was in crisis, but she just wanted to talk to me about how like frustrated she was because
Oh.
there was her girlfriend. Just every time something happens, her girlfriend will say, "I'm gonna go kill myself. I'm just gonna go. She does it. Oh, that's my phone. Sorry. So she just got very frustrated that this person just kept saying that she's gonna go end her life. And she doesn't do it, obviously. She just keeps doing it, doing it. And then eventually she's like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with you anymore. So it's just unfortunate that she just cared a lot, and then with this person just keep doing that, and just saying that I'm gonna go kill myself. And then she was like, you know what? If you're gonna do it already. And I'm like, oh my God.
My
And I'm like, so are you
goodness.
calling on her behalf? Like, do you need help? She's like, oh no, no. She's not gonna do it. She's telling me she's at the beach. She's about to like jump off, but she ain't
Oh
gonna
my
do that. And I'm like, oh
God.
my God.
No, no, no. She's just hanging on the cliff, but she'll be fine.
Yeah, she's gonna text me. She's about to like jump off.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just like, oh, okay, crazy. But then, yeah, and then later she was just talking about something else about like her medication and stuff. But it's just, where was I going with this?
I don't
Me neither.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Me neither.
that was interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I get interesting calls. Oh, and another interesting thing. This is so out of topic, but it's funny. I'm gonna say something funny.
Okay.
So we recently were learning about like autistic people, which I have an idea of,
Yeah.
but I don't think everyone else does because I noticed that there's an autistic person that keeps calling, and I remember my first interaction with him. I was like, hi, my name is I don't use my name, my real name, I use another name. How may I support you? And then he's like, I have a ball. He puts the ball like in front of the camera. I'm like, oh, okay. Um, did someone get you that ball or you bought it yourself? He's like, oh, a friend bought it for me. I'm like, that is really nice. Is
Mm.
it your birthday or just a nice gesture? He's like, just something nice. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, so are you depressed or how do you feel? Are you okay? Do you have thoughts of suicide or how may I assist you?
Hmm.
And then he just puts the ball again in the camera like I'm like, oh right. Okay. Just want to make sure you're safe. Are you safe? And he's like, and then again with the ball. I'm like, okay. Well, I don't know if you called here before, but this is for people that are in crisis. So if you're safe, you're not depressed, you're not in suicide. I guess we can end this call. You're 100% can call back. We're open 24 hours a day, blah, blah, blah. And then he just shows the ball again and then he hangs up. So I'm like, okay, he's un poquito enfermito.
Un poquito, un
Yeah. So I'm
poquito.
like, okay, this grown ass man calling me, showing me this ball. It was adorable, but I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
So, and it was funny because I was telling Jacob this, and then
Yes.
Jacob was like, so why did he call then? I'm like, I don't know, Bebe. And he's like, I think because he's lonely. I'm like, yeah, you
Oh.
know what? You're right. He is probably lonely because a lot of deaf and hard of hearing people are lonely. And I notice a lot of people do call just to talk to someone. Yeah. If you're lonely, if you feel depressed or suicidal thoughts, you can call 988 or you can text someone 988 because that's some serious stuff that maybe we could talk about mental health another time. But
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
absolutely.
so many people can be in darkness and just want to anyone that's listening to this that you feel struggling or depressed or sad, you can call the hotline of 988 or you can even text someone. You don't have to be deaf or
Mhm.
hard of hearing. There's even a website 988. You can go there and you can call someone there. It's open 24 hours and yeah, don't feel bad if you need the help,
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
resources out there. Okay, you ain't
Absolutely.
alone. We're all going through this together, each and every one of us,
And it's
just different
nothing
chapters.
to be ashamed of. Because I know there's some people, they're like, "Oh, I don't have the luxury to be depressed."
What?
I'm like, "I don't know what that means."
Mm.
Like, I don't
Or why don't you
understand.
just stop being depressed?
Yeah. If you're not happy, be happy. If you don't want to be sad, don't be sad. I'm like, "Oh, perfect."
You just
I'm
saved
cured.
me like a $400 trip to the therapist. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Apparently, you know me more than myself. Gotcha.
all right. And but you know what? It's just something new because, just recently mental health has been coming out more in the open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But again, like you said, we can like literally talk about this forever, but we definitely will have a episode about that. I
Yeah,
feel like it would be great.
100%.
Maybe coming, maybe having
Maybe
a
if you guys
special
deserve it.
a special guest that actually has dealt with patients and people that have been going with mental issues. That would be wonderful.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I think I have a couple people in mind, so we'll definitely talk about that.
Oh, she got network. She got connections. What?
Connections.
Okie dokie.
Connecting.
Well, thank you, little
Oh,
one, for bringing this,
of
for bringing
course.
this up. I really someone out here that you guys are listening. Amazing that you guys are still with us, and I really hope that what the little one said really touched you. And just know that some family people just suck, man. And you know what? It's okay because you don't have to suck. You could still be a wonderful person roaming in this world. Okay, don't let anyone's suckiness get to you.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna read that last little part that I wrote that I think it's beautiful. So don't mind me if you get bored. Okay, I'm sorry. It says, maybe the goal isn't to have a perfect family,
Yeah,
even though
maybe.
you're perfect in my eyes, Monica.
Oh, little.
Yes. Maybe the goal is to find peace.
Peace. If you go to a dictionary and you look up Lena Toca, adjective peace.
To stop
Synonym peace. Okay.
it's okay. To stop carrying resentment, to stop replaying old stories because sometimes we get stuck in our heads and we keep repeating things,
Replaying.
things in our heads. To stop assuming the worst. That's for people with anxiety.
Anxiety, constantly thinking of the worst and the worst. That's right.
Yes. To stop letting old hurts control the way we see people today.
Yeah, that's right. Like give every person you meet a clean slate. Like,
Yes.
oh, that person's from there, or their name is that, or you have friends of you're friends with that person I know, and already have like that judgment and that label on them. No, give them a
Mm,
clean slate, or I heard about you. No, give them a clean slate. Don't suck.
or, like just simply like people that you chose to forgive.
That's right.
But healing doesn't mean forgetting. You know what they say, I forgive, but I don't forget. So healing doesn't mean
Well,
forgetting because forgiving is you remembering what hurt they did to you and forgiving them over and over again. That's why it's not easy forgiving people. It's not.
mm, well, I understand like not forgetting because based on that, I'm not going to make that mistake again. So just like you're a lesson.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah.
Healing does not mean pretending nothing happened. Basically what you just said.
Yes,
Healing means understanding what happened, learning from it, and choosing not to let it control your future.
that's right. At the end of the day, you and God. Well, I don't know if everyone's religious out there, but
We believe in
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ. Always ask him, keep showing me the path that you think that I go through, that I need to go through.
Yes.
That's what me and Cesar say every day.
Amen, Monica.
Yes.
And that's where I feel like I am today. I don't know if you feel like that, but I do.
I have lately. I've been praying a lot. Me and Cesar have been praying a lot to always keep us on
Mm.
the right road because sometimes we'll go to like left looks kind of fun, let me go there, you know what I mean? No, Jesus said keep going straight. It's straight. Keep going straight, mijita.
Yeah. So what does that look like for me today? It feels not fully healed, not perfect, still learning, still growing,
Like a flower.
like a flower, but finally understanding myself a little better.
She knows what kind of flower she is.
And I think that's a beautiful place to start.
Oh yeah.
So just remember, I feel like a lot of people are hard on themselves because they want to be perfect. They think being perfect makes you the perfect human being. And I'm sorry to say this, but the only perfect being in this world
My
is,
mom. Our
yes,
mom.
our mom is God. And of course, after God, the thing is, I was going to say my mom, my sister, my brother, and I, we have our mother on a pedestal just because of the type of person that she is. She's just like what is that? A beautiful, what is that? Something fresh air.
Aura?
No, fresh air. What's that saying? You're a breath of fresh air,
There
right?
you go.
That's what
Yeah,
it
there
is?
you go.
Okay.
Yay.
But yeah, so that's who mom is. And I feel because she is so herself, she is not malicious in any way. A lot of people can't stand being around my mom
Hmm.
because she gives off that beautiful energy. It's like that
She's
feeling.
not even trying. She doesn't
She
even
doesn't even
try.
try. And many people see that from her, and people just want to be around her. People love going to her, asking her for advice. And she's such a wonderful, has so much wisdom.
Mhm.
And a lot of people can't be around that because they're just so full of hurt, so full of resentment, full of unhealed things that they have.
Mhm.
And sometimes they don't even understand. Like, I don't know, like sometimes well, it could go two ways because sometimes, when you're around some people and there's something about that person that you're like, I'm not trying to get close to that person. Or sometimes you see someone and you're like, oh my God, who is this person? Like their aura, their energy is like, wow. And it could go two ways, I feel. Like sometimes I feel like maybe it's your spirit protecting you from someone else. So maybe they don't want to be around you, or
Yeah.
vice versa. Maybe there's something about you that is not going to benefit them. Because again, nobody is perfect and not everybody's meant to be friends. Not nobody's going to be your cup of tea,
Yeah,
you
because
know.
or like maybe you won't even know by the meeting the person for the first time. Because as you were talking,
Yeah.
I thought I met someone that were
Yeah.
really cool. Then the second time I met them, they said something. I'm like, that's not very
Oh,
nice. So I'm
no,
like, I'm
no.
just gonna step away.
Monica, no, you're right. You're absolutely right because that has happened a lot. You think this person is wonderful and then you're like, "Wait, why are you saying this?"
But
Or
at the same,
"Why are you doing that?"
yeah,
And it's like it's not something that I agree with. Like I try like I'm someone that I'm not judgmental and I try so hard not to judge because who the heck am I to judge anyone?
yeah, of course,
You know what I mean? But it's like it's true what they say, be careful who you surround yourself with because then you start getting their habits.
yeah,
Even if you don't want to, not always, but sometimes.
yeah.
Sometimes. But I get what you're saying. Like sometimes you actually get to know someone and you're like, you're not the person who I thought you were.
Yeah. And then I just kind of think like, all right, this person's just ignorant. So then I kind of ask a little bit more questions on it if I feel that that person is open to explain. Like, so I'm like, I kind of want to understand why do you feel that way? Why did you say that? I would like to know, like, generally, not to like, I'm gonna school you right now. More like, I really want to know why you think that way.
Mm,
So, but I kind of go in my gut to see like if that person is willing to share that, or more like they get offensive, like, why ask me these questions? You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's just sucky and ignorant people. But it's okay. I could be ignorant in some things 100%.
And
And
being
do I say I'm
ignorant is not
perfect?
bad.
Absolutely not. No,
Being
no.
ignorant is not bad. And a lot of people take that word so offensive.
Yeah, I'm freaking ignorant when it comes to plants. I don't know nothing about
I'm
plants.
ignorant when it comes to brain surgery.
I'm ignorant when it comes to satanic stuff.
Oh my God. Are you sure? No.
I'm ignorant when it comes to, I don't know, but you know what I mean. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If
Yeah.
I don't take that word, it should not be taken offensive.
Yes, people should start seeing it a different way. Because sometimes I say to them, like, "Oh my God, I'm so ignorant when it comes to this," and they're like, "Oh my God, don't say that." I'm like, "But it's true. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This is new to me."
Oh, or like sometimes I'll be like, pardon my ignorance, but, and then I ask the
Yeah, yeah,
question.
yeah.
So,
Oh, that's cute too.
yeah.
Pardon my ignorance.
Yes.
I didn't mean to come out in an English accent. I don't know why
You
I
do
did that.
that a lot. It's okay.
I
It's
do.
just who you are.
Yeah, but you know what? I found that a lot of people don't like that, especially British people.
Are you for Rizzles?
Yeah.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
Well, the reason I say is not to make fun. I think it's wonderful if I could have that accent for the rest of my life. When I speak
No,
English, I
Jamaican.
would
I
love
want the
it.
Jamaican. I'm not even gonna try.
The Jamaican accent is pretty cool too.
Yes.
But I love like in the English accent, like I just
Sounds proper.
it sounds so proper,
No,
so
but I.
fancy, so like elegant. I feel like when you speak in that accent, you're speaking in cursive.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I will only want to sound like that on the weekends because I can't hear I can't hear it all the time because I'll listen to some shows with the accent. I'm like, okay, yeah, like I'm over it.
Oh my
I'm over
God.
it.
Wow.
That's just me. No
Yeah,
hate
no
on
hate, no
no
hate.
hate.
It's just my opinion.
It's just like listening to a genre all night. I can't listen to a genre all night. Like listen
I
to
understand,
Spanish
Chad.
music all night. Like,
Oh,
okay,
see,
can we
see,
listen
see.
to like some Black Eyed Peas or like can we listen to some hip hop or rap or everything? I want to hear
Some dark
everything.
cello,
Cello, all right,
instrumental.
very different, not a very
Monica, you
genre that
should,
we all listen to, but chill.
you should, especially when you're like doing work or you're doing something like tedious.
Hmm.
Yeah, listen to it. It helps me. Like I feel like my brain just, I don't know.
I'll give it a go one day, someday,
Yeah, yeah, do
maybe.
it. You'll be like amazing. I don't
It's like
know.
taking Adderall without Adderall.
You know what I learned too,
What's up?
and I tried it because I didn't want to believe it.
Okay.
Um, because lately I'm starting to like kind of crash during the evenings, and because I take Adderall. So I was starting to crash and notice like out of nowhere. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why do I feel so tired?
Why is my battery low?
Why? And then I heard someone say if you take Tums before you take your Adderall, it actually extends it. And I'm like,
Oh shoot.
So it feels like the first time you ever took it.
Hmm.
So I'm like, let me try it. So I did. Girl, the whole day, I was so concentrated. I was able to do my homework with no interruptions. I was able just to focus on everything that I needed to do. It was beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. Now, would I do it again? Probably not, because I think I should talk to my doctor about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's
Let's
going to
not.
do my stomach any good.
Oh yeah, yeah. We gotta watch
So please
our
don't do it.
things.
Don't do it. I'm not saying to do it, just don't do it. This is what I heard. But if you're interested, I suggest you talk to your doctor
Talk to your
first.
doctor.
You do that. So
We're not. We will.
it's okay.
Don't
Take your
sue
time.
us.
Yeah, no. This is not medical advice. This is just idiotic advice that I should have asked my doctor first before I tried it. But now when I have my appointment, I'm gonna be like, so this is
Let
what
me.
I did. Can I continue doing it? Yes or no?
Yeah. Or like if you do need something like a Tylenol, maybe you could take ibuprofen so you won't get those kind of side effects.
Oh, well, no, because ibuprofen isn't it like to help you with
Soreness.
soreness and
Oh yeah, Tylenol's more like
inflammation and for
fever and
headache.
headache.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I
Silly
don't know. I'm not
girl.
a doctor. I used to be a pharmacy technician, but that was a long time ago. I don't know crap
That's
anymore.
still cool though.
Thanks.
Sometimes you still know some medicine. You'll be like, oh, I know what that is.
Citalopram, Lexapro. Well, there's.
You know some, yeah.
Oh
I feel like you remember if you see someone's prescription or you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I know. Oh, this is for this. Or like, oh, that's for that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it just
Gabapentin.
comes back to you.
Gabapentin is for nerves. Metformin, something like that for people with diabetes. Just show me your medication. I know what issues you have.
I know what
JK.
you're going through.
No, we don't judge. Okay. Well, anyways,
Yes.
should we wrap this up, little one?
Yes, let's wrap it up. I feel that it was a beautiful episode and I hope you all enjoyed it.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Put a little bow. Thank you guys for joining. And who are you?
My name is Nina.
My name is Monica.
And we're the Toca Locas.
The locus of the tocas. Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.